MB, and this is how you are going to download and print your adult coloring book planner. The first file you are going to open is going to be the PDF file that has the link to your planner. If you see here, it says click here to download the adult coloring book planner. You'll click this and it will open a Google Drive folder. In this folder you will see two subfolders, letter size and classic size. The first thing you will decide is what size you would like to print your planner. If you have a classic happy planner, you will be printing the classic size. This also works really well for medium-sized planners like an Erin Condren. If you're printing a large happy planner size, or you would like your printables to be letter size, you're going to open up your letter size. They are identical with what's inside. The only difference is that one is classic and one is letter. For this example, I'm going to be showing you how to use the letter size. Again, it'll be the exact same thing with the classic size, only it'll be in the classic size folder. So when you click on the letter size folder, you will see that there are two PDF files. These are going to be your main planner files. This is what you're going to download to be able to print your planner. We will come back up here to this extra folder at the very end. So you have two options, either a Monday start or a Sunday start. I typically go with a Monday start, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download this file. You can do it a couple ways. You can right click on it and go down to download, or you can double click on it and it will open up in a window, and up here you see this little arrow that points down with the little box underneath. If you click that, it will download. Your third option is to go up here and go to the three little dots where it says more actions, and under there again you can click download. So download it whichever way works for you. I'm going to right click and go down to download to get mine. So I right clicked, I've gone down to download, and I'm going to put it in a folder. You pick wherever you would like it to go. I'm just going to put it here in this folder called Coloring Planner Example. I'll click Save, and now it's opened. Now, there's a couple different ways you can open it. If you click it, it'll open in a browser, or if you click this little arrow thing, you can open up the folder it's in, and that's what I'm going to do because I would like to open it in Adobe. So I'm going to click Show in Finder, and I'm going to double click it to open it up. Okay, now you have your full planner. It comes with this cover as a standard option, but you can easily download one of the other covers and print it instead. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to change my view. Okay, so I've changed my view to include the entire page so that you can see it. Now the planner is designed with a couple of blank pages throughout it on purpose. This is so that when you print it front to back, it prints properly like a standard planner. Please do not skip printing those pages. So for example, the page directly after the cover is blank. It is there on purpose as a placeholder, so that way this page that is where you write who the planner belongs to does not print on the back of your cover. So anytime you see a blank page, just know that it was put there for a reason. Okay, so here's your basic planner. As you can see, we got everything you need for a full planner. It has your dividers, it has your monthly, it has your weeklies. Now, every single month of the year has a certain top amount of weeks that it can have. Because I don't know what year you will be using this planner, I went ahead and gave every month the very most amount of weeks that it could possibly have. But I will say there will be some years where you may not have 5 weeks in a month. The year may end up having where, let's say, January only is in 4 weeks, and then the start of its 5th week is more February, so that ends up going into February instead of in January. I hope that this makes sense. So sometimes you may not need all of the weeks that I have here, but I've included them all so that way no matter what year you want to use this, you should be able to use this undated planner. So you see we've got January, then we go in to February, and so on. It has everything you need. This is your left page here, and this is your right page. If you print this front to back, you will have a planner that is like a standard planner, just like a happy planner, where you're going to have your cover, then you will have your at a glance, like your perpetual calendar. Then after that, you will have your currently for your month, then your divider for the month, then your monthly, and then your weekly. So when I print it, I would just go to print. When the print dialog box opens, you're going to click that you want to print on both sides of the paper. So I'll click this, and this will make sure that it prints like a standard planner. Now I'm going to go back and show you how to download the individual extra pages. So if I go back to my Google Drive folder where you downloaded the planner, you will see there's a folder called Extra Pages. Under here, you will find multiple different folders. The first folder is covers. So this will be all of your additional covers that you have available to you to go with this planner. If you don't like any of these covers, you want something that is already colored, on my website, I've got tons of free covers. So if you go to momenvy.co and you type in planner covers, you will get lots of options. But all of these ones are designed to be colored. And so they're perfect. You can print them out, color them, and then laminate them even. The next section will be your yearly habit trackers. And you have 3 different options with a key and not having a key. Then you have your monthly style habit trackers. Then I've provided you with 4 different goal habit trackers. I have an important date tracker. So you can fill in your important dates, and I have 3 different options. I have 2 different types of lines and then just blank. So that's where you would put things like birthdays and anniversaries. And what's nice about that is you can actually move it year to year with your planner. Then I have a daily planner. I did not include dailies because if I did, the planner would be very, very large. So instead, if you are somebody who likes to have a daily planner, you have 2 options that you can download any day that you need a daily planner. You have a circle style habit tracker. You have versions with a key and no key, and you have it for every possible days of the month, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Then, if you don't like one of the designs on a page, I've given you the blank pages for every single month of the year. So if you don't like January's design, you can print a new January that's completely blank. If you don't like December's design, then you can print one that's completely blank. This is because I know that not everybody celebrates maybe the holiday that I've used, or you just don't like, maybe you hate the beach and you don't want to be having an entire month that's dedicated to the beach. So you can print your own pages that are completely blank. So you have your weekly pages, your currently pages, and your monthly pages that are all blank. Then you have 3 extra pages here at the end. You have a page to track when's the last time you did a certain task. Then you have 2 single page weeklies. They aren't showing up here in the preview, so let me just download it really quick so that I can show you what that looks like. And so this is if you'd like to keep your weekly in a single page format, this is what it would look like. I also like to use this in addition to my regular planner, and I like to actually leave this out somewhere so that I can easily see kind of like what I have going on that week. I find that it's really helpful. And that's it. So for my planner, I will say that I prefer to have print my full planner, and then what I do is I print a habit tracker for each month, and I put it right in the very beginning of my month, or right at the very end of my month. And so for you, you'll just have to pick what works best for you. If you have any other questions, you can contact me and I will be happy to help you.